Hey now! We are live with the List Critics Remastered, or we will be soon. We are live, but we're not doing the List Critics yet. And we've got Jesse.
Hey now.
And we got Kitty.
Hey, hi.
And we've got some nice chill beats playing as we set up.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about the chill beats?
No, I went into a coughing fit.
Oh, we didn't hear that. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Oh. Okay. Could you guys vamp for like a minute while I go get something?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, come on, get out of here. Oh, and Kitty, could you like add everyone on the server for me?
Sure.
Up to it. I'm fresh off of getting a smooth case of COVID. I have it right now, so
I'm so sorry.
it's not so bad. I mean, I get pretty tired, but other than that, just all you got to do is just lay low. Just lay low, and you're cool. At least the case that I got.
Our household got one, oh god, like in December-ish? Like, all three of us got it. It wasn't too bad. I think we got whatever the, weaker but more contagious variant was. And ironically, we got it right around when we were getting boosters, so that was cool.
Okay.
Man, I'm so thankful that I got all my boosters and everything, because who knows where I would have been right now.
I see it. As
Yeah,
I'm settling down here.
Nice.
Or just everything kind of happening at once here, you know?
It's one of those days.
All right. Hey, Brittle and Alice. All right. Let me type up a slightly more unique one so that I can... No, that's fine for my server, but I mean for other things.
Yeah.
Oh, June, I came up with something this morning. I was thinking of you. I was lying in bed thinking of you, June. And I came up with this. Greetings from planet Gizmotron. No. On our planet, we jizz every 5 seconds. No. As you see, it can make conversation. No. Very difficult.
These fucking guys.
I'm the only guy here. What are you talking about? Well, I guess you. But...
These people, all of the people.
I'm Guy, you're Guy, everybody else, something else, right? Woo! A second on their planet lasts 5 years? Oh, so that's like pawn part, like, it has been years since we've... No! Oh, God. Because I don't know, I was just thinking about how you always jump in like, greetings from planet Gizmotron. All right, let me get my message out there.
Get the word out to the people.
Remastered. Because I just need something that I can put on other servers and my Twitter and all that. But thank you very much.
Nice generic message.
Well, less generic, because I wanted it to say List Critics Remastered and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, I should have at least put the title of the thing.
Well, I mean, because I had pinged everyone just a moment ago, so for mine, yours is perfectly serviceable, actually. Oh. Actually, my mom's been away for the past couple of days, so she just got home right as I'm going live, and the dogs are going insane, and she wanted me to bring her luggage up. And
well, I hope she had a wonderful trip.
It sounded like it was great right until the end, and my brother-in-law started wigging out.
Oh, there's an oof.
He's got a bit of a temper problem.
Alright,
I'm posting in all these Discords. I'm in your Discord posting my link now. Hey, Ted. What's going on? See, now June said something and then seemed to have walked away or something because I didn't get any reaction from her from all that. I thought that was pretty good. But oh well. What can we do?
I think June might be multitasking like the stream and, if I'm guessing correctly, Assassin's Creed.
I am sitting here tickling my taint and sniffing my fingers. No.
Yeah,
Or maybe they're just like
Yeah, but you would see that in the chat though.
Yeah, usually she's pretty good about it.
You'd see the keyboard mashing and whatnot. Oh god. It seems I'm getting everything in this week pre-surgery, right? Ugh.
Oof, that'll be fun.
Fun, yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, I am anxious to have this tooth out of my head.
That's true. I hope it goes smoothly, and hope there's no issues.
Boy, way to make me nervous.
They're probably
right.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there like, oh
shit all
god,
the time.
what kind of issues?
I'm just trying. You know what I meant.
Vaguely.
When is it anyway? Like when do you?
Friday.
When does it happen?
Friday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It won't be a problem.
It's just it's a tooth extraction, but it's like a surgical extraction because the tooth is like.
No, I mean I know the guy, so don't worry about it.
Oh, you know the guy?
I slipped him a $5, so it's cool.
Slipped him a $5, right? I only have to spend $400 on this, but you slipped him a $5, right?
Right? That's all it takes.
It was a Canadian $5 too, so it's like that's like $7.
It's vintage.
More colorful too.
Oh yes.
5 cents, yes, 5 cents.
There you go. 5 cents. You slipped him a nickel. And a Mickey.
Oh, whoa! All right.
Oh my. Slipping Mickey and Mickey.
Ooh.
Nobody wants to see your tattoo of Mickey Mouse blowing himself. No.
I think he just did.
The Gizmatronians there. Alright, I'm getting my pleated jeans stuff up. Well, welcome to the List Critics Remastered, Kitty.
Good to be here, thank you.
Yeah. Can everybody hear the co-host good? Is there anybody that needs to be louder or less loud? Let me know.
Feel free to mute me at any time.
Never feel free to mute me.
Oh god. You think I can be stopped? I forget that every time I say that, Kitty loses her shit for like a while.
Because it's true, June won't.
I forgot what the original like context was, but me and you were making asses out of ourselves. And
you're gonna have to narrow it down
and
a little.
It was on June's podcast, and she thought that she was on a scene where nobody could hear us, and we're just like blah, 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 like fucking with her. And somebody in the chat reacted to something that one of us said, and June was like, "Wait a minute, they could hear you? Like, what?"
Oh,
and I said, "You think you can stop me?" Yeah, I thought I had you muted.
Perfect.
I saw this. I just want to briefly share this. I saw this thing on YouTube. It was an outtake from Sesame Street, which I never really thought of Sesame Street as a show that had outtakes, but I suppose it must, right? And I only clicked it because it had Robin Williams, Oh. So it said Robin Williams outtake, right? And it shows him, he's with Elmo, and he's got a stick, and I guess he's talking about like how you could use your imagination or whatever, right? And he's like, "Oh, well, this stick could be used for this or for that," and Elmo's like, "Wow," And then the first outtake was he said something kind of raunchy, because he was like, he made a reference to Madonna and lingerie or something, and then he goes, "And now I'm going over there because I realize we can't use any of this footage." And you hear the crowd laugh, and then he comes back and he does it again, right? And he's still doing these jokes that'll fly over children's heads, like he's doing impressions of Ronald Reagan and all this stuff. He had a stick. So anyway, and then he gives the stick to Elmo, and Elmo's like, "Wow, thank you, Mr. Robbins." And he goes, "Mr. Robbins, I'm taking the stick back, Elmo." And he like snatches it away from him and walks away.
Mr. Robbins.
Yeah, he's like, "Mr. Robbins, I'm taking the stick back." And then you see like the Elmo puppet like collapse because the guy was clearly losing his shit. And then you see like the little eyes poke up and goes, "I only had 3 lines." It was classic.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just laughter followed him around.
Nanu, you big bitch. All right. Are you guys ready to start this? Because I am.
I'm ready to get deep.
I am as ready as I will ever be.
Oh my. And right as one song fades out, perfect timing. We're going to come over... Oh, not that. We're going to come over here to the List Critics Remastered. Episode 5. As in the $5 that Jesse slipped my dentist.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I met him for less than 90 seconds, but you know.
Very steady hands.
At least you didn't say like, "Oh, nice guy, very cold hands."
Gentle touch.
Oh, all right, now it's getting creepy. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the show. We're gonna start as we usually do with Tumblr Getting Deep. And it says 20 plus, which means I have to scroll to the bottom and see how many there are. This time there are 22. So it seems it's just it is however many it is, huh? Each month.
It just is what it is. Yeah. It always is that way.
They don't think it be like it is, but it do.
But it do.
Yeah. All right, well, number one, River Selkie says, I want to run away, but like in Ghibli movie. Like, I take a block of cheese, a loaf of bread, and some apples, and wander through the flower-speckled mountains wrapped up in a shawl, and I happen to wander into a moving castle and fall in love with a cute wizard. And then Samal Soblog says, me, deep in the woods, dragging duffel bag of craft singles and hopelessly lost. Where's Totoro?
I mean...
The duffel bag of craft singles might have been a poor choice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
At least
delicious.
What were you?
Like one of those big wheels of cheese.
Yeah. What were you saying, Jesse?
I was going to say that would be delicious.
No, you were saying, isn't that or something like?
Oh, right. Isn't that kind of what we all strive for, to be in a Ghibli movie?
Well, it depends on the Ghibli movie.
That's true, but you know it's going to work out in the end, mostly.
I don't know. I've heard about that Grave of the Fireflies.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah, well, okay. Yeah. Other than that one,
I don't think
we just put that one over here.
Only the ones that are not based on real events.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, Endangered Justice Seeker says, or at least posts a picture of a quote from John Waters, right? The movie director, and it says, when I was young, there were beatniks, hippies, punks, gangsters. Now you're a hacktivist, which I probably would be if I was 20, shutting down MasterCard. But there's no look to that lifestyle. Besides just wearing a bad outfit with bad posture, has WikiLeaks caused a look? No. I'm mad about that. If your kid comes out of the bedroom and says he just shut down the government, it seems to me he should at least have an outfit for that.
Yeah, it's called programmer socks.
And the person who posted it said, there you go. The only criticism of millennials I accept.
Yeah, I mean, what would be the uniform of a hacker?
Feety pajamas.
Ooh.
And fetish gear.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Same time.
Or like trans in denial, like they're called programmer socks because a lot of trans girls are also big into computer stuff and it's just striped like thigh socks or something.
I thought it was programmer socks because they stand up on their own.
Ooh. They put socks.
Yeah. Okay, so So True Feste posts a little picture of a Gibbs, what are you doing? A snippet from a book. It says, Jacques, Rosalind is your love's name? And then Orlando says, yes, just. And then Jacques says, I do not like her name. And So True Festa says, okay, Jacques, why is this so funny? And then they post another screen capture from the same book that says, it's the same thing. It shows the next line. I do not like her name. There was no thought of pleasing you when she was christened. It's tragic because I didn't include Orlando's response. It's even funnier. Get him, Orlando. You tell him.
You tell him, man.
Yeah, get him. All right. Oh, I got to tell you, Kitty. Yeah. June messaged me yesterday and says, something came in the mail today. Guess what it was? And I was just like, if you say D's nuts, I'm going to just kick your ass. Something came in the mail for you today. D's nuts! Got him! All right, number 6. Athena's Dragon says, professors who have only interacted with other academics for years. What do you mean you don't know multivariable calculus yet? Professors with small kids. Thank you for not putting the lab equipment in your mouths when I turn my back. Bringing this back to share that one time I slept through part of a Zoom meeting with my PhD advisor who has a toddler, and he told me it was fine. That just meant I was a good sleeper. And Luxera says, professors who work with graduate students. If you finish the multivariate calculus work this week, you can put one piece of lab equipment in your mouth.
You got to give them an incentive.
I was going to say, that second one is how you should just treat all of them.
Something to work towards, right? All right. Number 5, Kiss Kiss Fuck Shit Up. Fantastic name, by the way. Says, that feel when your teacher is in line behind you in Starbucks when you're supposed to be in their class right now. And then they reply to themselves, update, he didn't actually want to buy anything. He just wanted to follow me to class.
Ugh.
Like, I forgot where it is. Let me just follow this person. They're in my class. Oh, we're in Starbucks. Showed up to class 15 minutes late with Starbucks and the teacher.
Decided to bring him along. They might need to be there.
All right, number 6. Fruity says, being on my period makes me feel like a wounded forest animal trying to find a warm, dark, small place to die. And then they say, me and Tommy are just both laying like this, and it shows a picture of a cat, and I'm going to very briefly show it on the stream so you can all see it. There it is. All right,
my stream is lagging. I think I got to refresh that.
Oh, okay. Can you see it yet? All right. I'm taking it away now. All right, there we go. Number 7, Mad Hop says, if you traveled back in time, would you kill a baby Hitler? I would kill Franz Ferdinand and stop both world wars before they even happened, lol. And then Mad Hops replies to himself with, oh no. And I think that might have to do with the 3,882 notes they got.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Moogle.
That's a lot of notes.
That's hella notes. That's when you've gotten too deep. Number 8. Oh, here's Fruity again. Same guy that was with the cat, right? Well, I guess not a guy if they have a period, but well, I could be, I guess. Achilles wouldn't have died if he was wearing OSHA-approved work boots. And then
That's a good one.
Yeah, and then they reply with, "Don't let workplaces safety be your Achilles heel."
Hey.
Good God. All right. Number 9. This starts with a tweet from Naldi. Says, "I'm tired of people saying, 'Here's my go-to lazy meal,' and then they just start chopping an onion."
What?
It's funny. You go, like, "Here's my lazy meal." Okay, chop, chop, chop. Like, if it's the lazy meal, you ain't got time to be chopping no goddamn onions, right?
If it involves any chopping, it's not a lazy meal.
Yeah. Eleonora Sweet.
Getting up.
Yeah, right. Eleonora, yeah. My lazy meal is takeout. Eleonora Sweet says, "Put your lazy meal in the tags." And then Darren the Scarlet Pescatarian, it's a terrible name, says, hashtag, "I'm so sorry, but it's risotto and it does have chopped onion." Hashtag, "In my defense, I keep a giant bag of pre-chopped onions in the freezer."
Smart.
Oh.
Your lazy meal is risotto? What is your lazy dessert? A fucking souffle? Is your go-to quick read waiting for the bus in the fucking Poetic Edda in its original Old Norse? Risotto? Are you an alien?
Whoa.
I mean, risotto takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of stirring and waiting.
Yeah.
And stirring and waiting.
My lazy RPG is Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, but that's so emotionally... It invests you. Then again, you can do like at least 80 hours of side quests. So. All right, number 10 is Frosted Sammy says, "Joke of the day: an Englishman, a Frenchman, a Spaniard, and a German are all standing watching a street performer do some excellent juggling. The juggler notices that the oh god damn it, Riddle, be lucky you're actually eating." The juggler notices the 4 gentlemen have a very poor view, so he stands up on a large wooden box and calls up, "Can you see me now?" "Yes, we see ya."
Yes, we see ya.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
And then Rosenol Beach says, "Took me about 10 minutes to finally understand this." And then Wanderer says, "Stupidest / most awesome joke ever." Yes, we see ya.
Multilingual puns are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 11. Jolly Traveler says, "People will swim in the ocean even though there are definitely many corpses in it. People will not swim in a pool with a corpse in it. Humans all have a corpse-to-water ratio that is acceptable for them to swim in." Then the Beer King Blacksmith says, "It's called being able to see the corpse." And then,
I mean...
That's fair, yeah. Right? Yeah. Loki Pagan says, "So if I put you in an L-shaped swimming pool and you knew there was a corpse around the corner, you'd be fined?" And then M. Wagnito says, "Loving the implication that I'm a little animal and you're a scientist putting me into various bodies of water to test my corpse-to-water ratio tolerance."
It's a very specific thought experiment.
Yeah. Alice brings up a good point. It's not about the number, it's about proximity.
You also got to think people swim in the ocean and everybody's pooped and peed in it.
Well, oh yeah, but you know what? Here's a good way of putting it. It's not so much is there a corpse, then you can see it. It's is there plausible deniability, right? Like, because if you're in the L-shaped swimming pool and somebody tells you there's a corpse around the corner, you're gonna get out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspension of belief.
Exactly. All right. No Tree Wait says, "Toddlers are so pure. She doesn't understand that we help her with certain things because she's little. She thinks that everyone just helps each other like that, so she tries to blow on my food and cut it up for me and tries to help me put on my shoes." And then Roach Patrol says, "The cutest thing is that when you encounter a toddler in the wild," I don't know when you would, but all right, "and they try to help you, so you just have to kneel there and nod very seriously while they lecture you about traffic or holding hands or whatever. The other day, a little girl stopped dancing to make sure I knew how to correctly press the elevator button at my apartment complex. 'It lights up, see?' she said. I agreed that it did light up and thanked her sincerely for letting me know. It made my whole day." That's wholesome, though.
That's great.
I think you'd encounter a toddler in the wild if they're feral.
Yeah, and then they're not trying to help you so much as they're probably screaming and crying and trying to get your food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or eat you, whichever.
Yeah. Could be,
Yeah.
yeah. Number 13, Wicca? This asshole says, "Watching an old episode of John Oliver talk about Alaskan town having a bet on when a tripod on the melting ice falls into the river, and all I can think about is that someone needs to tell them about Finland's how many people will drown this midsummer bingo army surplus store does." And then they post a screenshot of just one rule from this. "You are allowed to save people from drowning in Finland, but it's strictly forbidden to try to influence the number by drowning yourself or other people. If the winner..." This is actual rules from their website. "If the winner has drowned in Finland or is suspected of drowning someone in Finland, we'll select another winner. Drowning yourself or others in another country does not affect the outcome."
Man, these are some harsh rules.
They had to get really specific there.
Finland?
Are these precedents? Like, did something happen? Where
yeah,
tried to drown
it has
to get around the rule?
It has to be Finland. Can we talk? If you have to put a "please don't murder anyone" rule in your contests, maybe don't have that contest. All right, number 14.
I guess that kind of rule should be in every contest, huh?
Well, yeah, but it is like sort of the unwritten rule, right? It kind of goes without saying that generally murder is frowned upon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there are laws; those count as rules.
I love how it specifically points out that you don't disqualify yourself by saving someone. Like
that's true.
Like if it's at your number and you're and somebody's drowning and you save them, maybe if your motivation is just so you win the contest. You're allowed to do that, though. All right, number 14. Floofshy says, "Two twins separated at birth are reunited and surprised that they both have the same parents, thus proving having parents is genetic." And then Perdicum says, "Small sample size, meaningless study."
True.
Okay.
Okay, then. Number 15, Friendly Neighborhood Pizza Man says, Jesus, fuck, okay. So I'm a waitress at this restaurant that's open really late, and it's nearly 1 a.m., and this family comes in, and I'm so tired that I handed their blind son a menu and said, and he's like, thank you, I'll just read this in a serious voice, and I fucking snorted. And then they reply to themselves saying, God damn it, I put their fucking food down and no one was talking, so this little shit fucking exclaims, well, it looks delicious. I love this fucking kid.
That's awesome.
I love shit like that.
Now, Jesse, you're not quite that blind, but have you ever fucked with someone in that sort of way?
A little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Like, it's mostly when they react to something they've done. Like, if they try to hand me a menu that's, like, really... like too small, and they go, oh, I'm sorry, I go, oh no, I was just gonna feel it.
How about this?
It's so nicely laminated.
This is what you got to do, right? You got to say, how about this? You read me the menu and I'll put my hands on your face, and when something's good, you smile.
Oh my god.
It's funny, right?
It's a classic lets me touch your face.
Yes, exactly. Which is not a thing, but a lot of people think it is, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, number 17. 7 Egg says, Moms be like, call me if you need me, and then leave their phone on the other side of the house charging the entire day. And then Woodsy Babe says, showed this to my mom in person because she didn't see it on her phone when I sent it to her. Bruh. That's real, though. Moms be like that. Hello? It got awfully quiet here. Did I do something? Hello? Okay. I seem to be having some kind of technical issue.
You hear me?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looked like Discord was having a connection issue for a brief moment there.
Yeah.
Because
Discord decided to fuck its own self?
Yeah, it killed itself and fucked the body.
It was the day that ends in Y. So.
Well, yeah, it's usually pretty good, though. Yeah, just briefly, I couldn't hear you guys, so if you said anything about that last one, I did not hear it.
Good, because it was probably terrible.
I mostly laughed and pointed out that I heard you cut out for a second. But...
Oh, okay. Number 17, Homunculus Argument says, I have managed to disarm you and pin you with your back against something with the blade of my sword against your throat. Listen, kid, there's something you need to know about this hell site. Everyone here is a fucking clown. Every single user. You are, I am, the big blogs you follow. Your mama makes an account. She's a clown now, too. We got jokers, jesters, goofed, every single kind of fool and buffoon, but it's clowns all the way down. The thing is, the ones who think that they're not clowns don't know that they're clowns. If you're not funny on purpose, you're funny without meaning to. You're not going to get any respect here, and there ain't none to go around. But you do have a choice. Do you want the people to laugh at you? I let go of the sword and flip it in the air in an implausibly cool way, grasping it by the tip of the blade, now offering you the hilt. Or with you. You grasp the sword by the hilt. It fucking honks.
Even that guy was a clown.
Amazing.
Even the sword was a clown.
Yeah. All right, number 18. Elytrian says, enough feminist retellings where the princess saves herself from the dragon. We need more feminist retellings where the princess and the dragon are a con artist duo scamming the knights of the realm. And then Fluffy Cloudhead says, you mean Peach and Bowser?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and then Elytrian says, obsessed with the implications of this, actually. All right, number 19.
She does get captured an awful lot.
It seems to happen more than it really should, right? Endro My Heart says, my landlord came to fix an issue today with the apartment. He looks around the living room at the decor and the newly painted walls. In a heavy Russian accent, your wife have very good sense of style. Me. Actually, I live here alone. Ah, homosexual. Figured. I live in the apartment under you.
Okay.
Ouch. And then It's a Ruse posts that old meme with the lady that looks incredulous, and it says, scalped in my own living room? It's more likely than you think. Oh my. I should have figured I live under you. I mean, yeah. All right, number 20 shows a picture of what looks like a park in a city that's completely covered in snow. and with it, like it's like benches and hedges and stuff, and it's all snowy, right? And the greatest ever says the bench turned into a snow sofa. And Suburban War says this is the perfect opportunity to say snowfa, and you missed it.
I was thinking it.
Yeah.
Same. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Like that better be where this is going.
And the greatest ever says I regret everything. As you should, sir. As you should. All right, I love this name. Number 21, Cop Disliker 69 says, yeah. I mean, don't take fuck the police literally, though. Just don't.
Hey.
So it's fine to live with your parents into your 20s. It's only landlord and real estate developer propaganda that said it was shameful. You're supposed to hook up at bars and make sweet, passionate love in your childhood bedroom, and then when the girl leaves after, your mom glares at this trollop who deflowered her beautiful baby boy. And then Flack Maniac says, on the Sonic bed sheets, right? And, wow. And then Cop Disliker 69 says, mine were Pokemon, if I remember correctly. I feel like I remembered they weren't Pikachu or any of the 3 starters either, like they were Poliwhirl or something. And Argumate says, incredible dick energy if she saw the Poliwhirl sheets and still went for it anyway.
Yeah.
Or
if it was like a shaped bed, like a race car bed.
Maybe it was shaped like Poliwhirl.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Poliwhirl would be a good shape for like a beanbag.
Oh, absolutely, because it's large, round, you know.
Yeah.
All right, number 22, Amy G. Dallin Arms says, if your cat is curious about what you're eating, always let them have a little whiff. 9 times out of 10, they won't even want to eat it. They just want to know what it was. It's cute. And then Flopsy Art says, a cat wrote this. This is fake. I tried it and my cat fucking ate my chip. This is cat propaganda.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I've let my cat eat, or not eat, but smell some of my food before, and they inevitably ate it.
There was a time when I had a cat ages ago, and I was preparing something that involved horseradish, right? Horseradish smells and is very, very strong, right? So I take a little bit out of the jar, and the cat is like, across the room doing this neck craning thing, and and I'm like, oh, let me bring it over and let her smell it. And the thing is, it smelled great to her from across the room, right? But then up close, she was like, she will want none of that. None of that.
As a cat, I can confirm this is how it works.
Since Riddles, but that was the last one. But since Riddle's back, I have to go back to that one that I said Riddle should hear. Riddle, prepare yourself. I'm going to read this again. So an Englishman, a Frenchman, a Spaniard, and a German are standing there, watch a guy juggle, and he realizes they have a bad view, so he stands on a box and said, can you see me now? Yes, we see ya. So, Riddle's booking a ticket to come murder me right now. But out of 22, I'm going to say 19, and what do you guys say?
I'm feeling 18.
Kitty?
20.
20? Okay.
20.
Yes. Okay, all right. I do have submitted lists, but let me bring up some of the ones that I have on my phone that I've been saving. So let's see what we got here. Yeah. What is this? Is this something I want to do? Wow, could it be a little slower?
It could.
No, don't load that fast. I need you to slow down here.
You gotta stop using the 28.8K modem.
On my phone, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, give me one moment here because I'm not on the right page here. Is this going to work? Okay. So this is one of those people describing films in a funny way.
Oh, I like this.
Okay, yeah. So I'll say the description of the film, and you guys, very quickly just try to guess what it was, okay? It's not a train now.
Sorry. Tracks.
Okay. So number 1, boy spends 7 years being a third wheel.
Harry Potter?
Yes. 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 Ron would have scored so much earlier if Harry wasn't around.
That is true.
Yeah. All right, number 2. Boy runs away from home, joins gang, and then gets beat up by a girl who collects trash.
Oh.
Hi, Jovial Imp. Welcome to the stream.
Guy leaves home, joins gang, gets beat up by girl who collects trash?
Yep, this is a very accurate description.
Shit.
Of... Kitty, do you want to guess?
No, I don't got it.
It's a Star Wars, The Force Awakens.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it!
Yeah. Okay. Number 3, ready? Talking frog convinces son to kill his dad.
Fucking frog. I
mean, that's...
What's a movie with frogs in it?
I mean, you don't be so literal.
Fucking Empire Strikes Back.
Yes. Yes. Kill your father, you must. Budweiser.
But
Wise. All right, ready? Number 4. Is this number 4? Is this number 4? Invite your friends to art museums, otherwise they'll drown.
ooh, that's a little cryptic.
It's actually really very specific, but you would have had to have seen this film. And I don't think you have. Maybe Kitty.
I have seen many a trailer.
Yeah. Well, this is...
throw Titanic out there?
No, this is A Bridge to Terabitha, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Number 5. A dad has to go pick up his daughter. 3 times.
Taken?
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
Taken! Absolutely.
I was thinking about Silent Hill for a second, then I'm like, wait, no, there was a film that did this.
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, Silent Hill would be a dad tries to pick up his daughter, but there is no daughter, and he's probably dead. All right, number 6. The one where Jennifer Aniston lost her man in front of the world.
Oh, no, she was in Leprechaun.
Oh, come on now. You know it's not Leprechaun.
Just go with it?
No, that was Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston's in that?
No, because she was married to Brad Pitt.
Oh,
and then he was in that movie with Angelina Jolie, and he dumped her, and he married Angelina Jolie. So she lost her man in front of the whole world. That's pretty clever. All right, number 7. After the death of her parents, a young socialite causes millions in property damage. Hi, Manic.
Oh, young socialite.
Parents died.
Her parents die, and she's a young socialite, and then she causes millions. Not so it's not Batman, Jovial.
No.
Yeah, millions in property damage. All right, I'm just gonna
Carrie? No.
What did you say?
Carrie?
Carrie? No, that's...
I don't know. I was just trying to think of a girl that could cause damage.
It's actually Alice just guessed it. It's Frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. A series of naps. This is number 8. A series of naps.
Inception?
Yes! Yes! Inception. Okay.
I think Kitty got it too.
You both got it, yes. All right, number 9. Depressed widowed father teams up with mentally challenged woman to find his disabled son.
Ooh.
It sounds like a very serious movie, but it's not. Any takers?
Gosh, I don't know.
Blank.
That's Finding Nemo. Which
Jovial
Imp just got it, yeah. Okay, number 10. Handsome mercenary who owns a pet bear intervenes to stop incest between a brother and a sister.
Holy hell.
Oh, God.
A pet bear.
I mean, don't take it so literally. Coffee.
I know.
Thank you for the raid, Coffee. What's going on?
Wait a minute. That's Star Wars again?
It is Star Wars, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Hey, VB guy. What's going on? All right, number 11. Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or a dog over several years.
Oh, Twilight.
Yeah, it's Twilight.
Oh, yeah.
Number 12. Emo teen can't live up to grandfather's legacy, takes it out on dad. Any takers on that one?
Can't think of anything.
Thank you, Alice.
Oh wait, is that Star Wars Episode 7?
Yes, it is. It's that one again. Yeah,
Yes.
A lot of Star Wars on here. You know what? If you're finding that you can't think of it, just guess one of the Star Wars. You have a pretty good chance of getting it.
Yeah.
You know. All right, number 13.
The Clone Wars movie.
A group spends 9 hours returning jewelry.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings.
Yes, Lord of the Rings. Yes. Okay. Number 14. A paranoid billionaire is afraid of an immigrant. It's not Star Wars this time.
Batman Begins?
Well, you're close.
I was gonna say Dark Knight.
It's Batman versus Superman.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, immigrant.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Talia al Ghul because.
Oh, okay. Abused orphan drops out of school to kill a man with no nose, starts a war. It's easy.
Oh, it's Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's Harry Potter again.
Oh, okay.
Number 16. Father reunites with long-lost son, wants him to take over the family business.
Is that Star Wars again?
Yes, it's Star Wars again. Half the fucking list is Star Wars, it seems. I did not vet this first. All right, number 17. Man-child learns to be an adult.
Big?
Well, I mean that's a little too clever for this, but I'm just going to show this on the screen, guys. I'm just going to switch over to here and just show you that it's every Adam Sandler movie ever.
Oh, no.
So, if you would have guessed Adam Sandler, that's correct. It's every... Oh, Moogle the movie. Now that's funny. All right, number 18. Illegal immigrant chased by the feds. It's fucking...
By the feds.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got to move along, so I'm going to tell you.
I'm blanking.
It's E.T.
Oh!
E.T.
It's the whole Superman thing again.
Phone home. All right. I guess if you hear immigrant, it's probably a space alien, right?
Aliens.
Yeah, I was thinking Superman again, but I'm like,
Yeah.
but I can't think of him being chased by the feds.
All right, number 19. A love triangle between an 18-year-old girl, a 100-year-old guy, and a dog.
Oh,
That's
Twilight
the same
again.
one.
It's just basically the same one, yeah. All right, number 20. Deadbeat dad tries to get his son to take over the family business. That's obviously Star Wars. It's a little redundant, yeah. Okay, number 21. Why do I get these like disgusting foot fungus ads here? All right. A gorgeous queen that looks exactly like Charlize Theron is so mentally ill that a mirror tricks her into believing that Kristen Stewart is prettier than her. I mean, it's kind of a...
What was that movie called?
It's kind of a...
Maleficent?
No, it's Snow White and the Huntsman, but
I was
you know.
I was
No,
gonna
but
say
I'm just saying
that.
that's kind of a matter of taste whether you prefer Charlize Theron or Kristen Stewart, right?
Both are good.
Yeah.
All right, number 22. Older sister ruins younger sister's chance to appear on television.
Oh, Hunger Games.
Yes, it's the Hunger Games. Boy, that's a dick move there, huh?
I've seen Enchanted in chat several times. Maybe it'll be that one time.
I hope it comes up because the chat is saying Enchanted a lot, yeah. Okay, number 23. Leonardo DiCaprio finds out he can't even win an Oscar in his dreams.
Oh,
Inception.
is that Inception again?
Yeah. I mean, he has an Oscar now, so I guess this might be a little old. All right,
Yeah.
Number 24. A teen boy's body changes, and he discovers he can shoot a white sticky liquid out of his body. Yeah.
My home movies, except for the boy part.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's Spider-Man. Oh, man, I loved Shutter Island. That was a great movie. All right, number 25. I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Fight Club.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
damn it.
Number 26. Oh, God. A startup company learns the importance of a proper IT budget.
Ugh.
You're going to laugh.
Probably.
You're going to laugh when I tell you that it's Jurassic Park.
What's... Oh, yeah!
See, now, you didn't say the magic word. See, now, Moogle guessed The Social Network. That's like a reasonable guess, but this was not a reasonable hint.
This isn't a reasonable list.
Number 27. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. A white child is told he is special, then he goes to private school.
Harry Potter again?
Yes, yes. Get out of the way. We have, like, white privilege or something. Yeah, I have a sense of entitlement. Oh, by the way, Jesse, have you seen Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe yet?
I don't have Paramount Plus.
Well, I have Piracy Plus, and I'm showing it on the Discord Saturday night if you want to watch.
Oh, I want to see it. Have you seen it already?
I showed it last Sunday afternoon, and it was fucking hilarious.
Awesome.
Even better than the first one.
Wow, that's a big thing to say.
Well, have you seen the Rotten Tomatoes score?
No.
97%.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Okay, here is number 28. A spoilt royal brat is kicked out of home until he learns manners. He has a tantrum and destroys a town. It's not Harry Potter or Star Wars.
Star Wars.
That wasn't Thor, was it?
It is Thor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It is Thor. Good one.
I remember him destroying a town, but it's been a while. So.
Well, he broke a coffee cup and some windows, and
I've only seen. I've only seen that movie once.
Yeah. Okay, number 29. A trio of cougars are on the hunt for a virgin. So, Katie's Home Movies again.
Yes. Thank you for saying it.
Yes, I said it's a you didn't have to.
Yeah.
No. All right, I'll give you guys a hint. This one just got a sequel that's going to be coming out soon.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, I still don't.
It's Hocus Pocus.
Wait, there's a sequel coming out?
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's because that's what everybody wanted, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Number 30. Rockin' hard abs will make women look past the fact that you're dirty, illiterate, and uncultured.
Okay.
Flappy Noodle.
Is it, not Magic Mike. Is it Magic Mike?
No. I think those guys were probably, like bathed and such.
I'm trying to think of rock hard abs all the time.
Tarzan?
No, yeah, Tarzan is right.
Okay, there we go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I've never played Fallout. I do have a few of them on my Steam library, but I haven't yet played them, BB guy. All right, number 31. After a teenager's body goes through some changes, he starts taking selfies for money.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
Nice.
Exactly. You guys said it at the exact same time.
That was perfect.
All right. Just a warning, this one's not a movie, okay? Number 32. People drink coffee for 10 years. It's a TV show. So
The Office?
That's not a bad guess, but it's actually Friends was the one I was looking for there.
Oh.
Yeah. You could have also said Seinfeld. I think that would have been accurate, or most sitcoms, right?
They drink coffee.
Coffee. Number 33. Everyone tries the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh. Oh, wait.
It is. Yes.
You
both got it.
She got it first.
You both got it. All right. Number 34. Old man obsessively stalks teenage girl. It's obviously Twilight, so we'll just move past that. Number 35. Oh, God. Prepare yourselves, guys. Small town doctor brings 3 people closer together.
Oh, Centipede.
Human Centipede, yes.
Oh,
Human Centipede.
Yes. It's a little too close for comfort.
3 people, 3 Stooges.
3 Stooges, no. Hey, Evie. We're doing the explain a film plot badly thing. All right. Number 36. Stockholm Syndrome works.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes! Wow, that was so fast. You got that instantly.
I've seen a poster where instead of Beauty and the Beast, it just says Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, okay. Hi, Eddie. All right, number 37. Everyone Dies. There's a few movies that this could be.
Rogue One?
I mean, that would have been my first guess, but no. It's,
Star Wars.
For once, it's not a Star Wars. It's actually Les Mis.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Spoilers. Yeah. Spoilers for the French Revolution, right? Number 38, lunatic enslaves chocolate-making entertainers, slowly kills children in front of their parents.
Willy Wonka and the
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 39, man builds house, bangs average girl until his ex comes back before her Alzheimer's kicks in. Is that what this is about? Damn.
What? Builds house, bangs average girl. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
It's The Notebook. I never would have.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was people making out in the rain. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
All right, number 40. Ready? Immigrant adoptee. It's not Superman. Immigrant adoptee is repatriated to country of birth, experiences culture shock and prejudice. Jesus fucking Christ. Gibbs, what do you think?
Encino Man.
No, it's not Encino Man, but that's a pretty good guess, though. It is a goofy comedy. It's Elf is actually what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 41. Woman abandons all her standards to win back a horny teenager with greasy hair.
Grease?
Yes, it's Grease. Jesus,
Greasy hair.
I sneeze and Gunny starts barking. All right, number 42. Professor Snape has an unhealthy obsession with Darth Vader and is beaten by a girl who sold trash. Gives it away, but this doesn't. They really go through that trash line a lot, don't they?
Trash. Yeah.
All right.
It's a good way to distract from
Yeah.
how Star Wars films look, I guess.
All right, number 40.
Trashy.
Number 43. It's another Harry Potter one. Let's just move on. Number 44. A depressed office worker joins a cult and destabilizes the government.
Fight Club?
Ooh, that's a good one, but no.
That would be. That was what
that
I was.
is. That is accurate, though, right? It's actually. Yeah. Jovial got it. It's The Matrix.
Oh yeah. Okay. Brazil.
Brazil is accurate too.
Yeah.
The common theme
It's a little tropey, huh? All right.
Careful about disgruntled office workers.
It could also be Wanted, but that movie sucked.
Office Space.
Yeah. Well, he didn't destabilize the government, but
Not quite.
yeah. Number 45. Girl wakes up to a stranger on top of her in a bed, but it's cool because he's hot.
Oh.
I mean, when you think about it.
Is this Twilight again?
No, it's Sleeping Beauty, actually.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
More classical
Yeah.
creepy stuff.
Well, did you know that
What?
in the original myth of Sleeping Beauty that he didn't just kiss her and she actually had several children with him by the time she woke up?
By the time she woke up.
She had 2 children with him. I would imagine she also had several questions.
Yeah, like who be these?
You got a baby in there. All right, number 46. Young girl with mental illness talks to furniture and marries her kidnapper.
Oh, that's Beauty and the Beast again.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Number 47. Public transportation running ahead of schedule for once.
Oh, is this that one with the you can't make the bus go any slower?
Yes, it's Speed. Yes.
Speed,
Yeah.
ah.
It's like, I think of this movie where there's this bus that's speeding around town and it can't go below a certain speed or else it'll explode. I think I'm going to call it the bus that could not slow down.
Speed 2, Cruise Control.
That was a terrible movie. All right.
Yes.
Number 49 is a billionaire devotes his fortune to cosplay and beating up the mentally ill.
Batman.
Bertmern.
It's any. They're using The Dark Knight specifically, but it's any Batman movie, right?
Yep.
Wait. Is there 2 number 49s in a row? Oh, that was 48. That's why I'm tripping. Okay, number 49. Leonardo DiCaprio wanders a frozen wasteland in search of an Oscar.
Oh, what was that movie called where he ate fish or something?
I didn't see it, but I know the one you mean.
The Revenant is the one.
The Revenant.
Everybody in the chats, well, except for Mogul. Mogul's always way off. And finally, number 50. Billions of dollars in subsidies for a potato farmer. Oh, that's not the last one. Shit. How many are there?
Oh, is that the one where the guy's on Mars?
Yes, The Martian.
Oh, The Martian. He's going to science the shit out of things.
Yeah. How many are there? Oh my god, I thought there was 50. We're going to stop there because this apparently just keeps going.
It is
like I'm scrolling and look. Okay, what am I up to now? Number 66? No, that's not the end of it.
You should save this list.
Well, no, I'm not going to, because the whole point of doing the lists on my phone was so I can close some of these tabs. Out of 50, a little too repetitive with the Star Wars, Harry Potter, Twilight. I'm going to say 27.
Ooh.
It was fun otherwise.
I like the different twists that they put on them, so I'll say 40.
Katie?
I'm with you, Necro. I'm going to say 25, because, it felt like
little...
that would have benefited from being curated.
Yeah, I mean, they could have taken the 60 somewhat that are on there and made, 20 that were really funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else I got here. Okay, so I have a list from Cracked here. I got 14 times comedians made hecklers wish they'd kept their mouth shut.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Have you ever guys experienced heckling?
Like, live?
Yeah.
No.
A little bit, but it was like they were shut down pretty easily. Yeah. Nothing too crazy.
So I was at this show. Me and Brandon went to see a few comedians, and this one guy that we didn't know, he was an opening act. He was not very good, right? But he comes out, and he's like, I'm your comedy fluffer. That was his big joke, right? So David Wong is still a dick, yes. So the guy says, I got this new invention. He's got this little box in his hand, right? And he says, it's the Heckletron 3000. He says, go ahead, heckle me. Tell me I suck, right? So, you suck. And he presses a button. And it's like Mr. T going, I pity you, fool, or something. And I just yell out, you still suck. Like, I'm sorry. That wasn't very good.
And adding a prop to it, oof.
Okay, so number 14. This is Steve Martin replying to a heckler. He said, I remember my first beer.
Oh, that's where that came from.
Yeah. Nice. Number 13, this is Rodney Dangerfield. He says, you want to save your breath. You'll need it later to blow up your inflatable date. Mogul, you never told me you've seen Rodney Dangerfield live. See, Alice went to the same place I did. All right, number 12. Somebody randomly yelled woo during a quiet, intimate part of Patton Oswalt's routine. Breaking his flow, Oswalt went on a long, angry, and hilarious tirade about that one specific guy, ending with, you're gonna miss everything cool and die angry. Wow. Number 11. Amy Schumer, who isn't that good, but whatever.
Yeah.
She got randomly interrupted by a woman who asked, where did you get your boots? To which Schumer replied, they're at the corner of you can't afford them and stop talking to me.
How rude.
That's just mean. Damn. All right, number 10. Steve Hofstetter got savage with a heckler. He says, you're so drunk, I hope you drive home.
Oh, shit. I like that guy. I've seen him take down a lot of hecklers on YouTube.
I've seen that too, but damn, that's rough.
Oh.
Yeah, it's vicious.
Okay, number 9. Somebody yelled at Joe Brand, you're fat. And she replied, I deliberately keep my weight up so that a twat like you won't fancy me.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. Good on Joe Brand. I like that one. Okay, number 8. Jasper Carrot, to anyone in the audience who gets out of line, sit back in your chair and I'll plug it in.
Ooh.
Okay there, Jasper. Damn.
Because it took me a second to like.
Okay. Number 7. This guy kind of sucks, but all right. Dane Cook, when a heckler started talking as though he should remember her. That's how important you are, of course. I remember doing Letterman, Carnegie Hall, and talking to you.
Oh, sarcasm.
Fair enough, yeah. Number 6. I don't come here to think, a heckler yelled at Bill Hicks. Hicks's comeback was, well, tell me where you do go and I'll meet you up there. Clever. I like it, yeah. This one's for Russell Kane. He replied to an unruly audience member, why don't you go into that corner and finish evolving? Fair enough. But I got to read what EB said. Great response. You saw the game, not tonight. A guy asked a washed-up actor for his autograph. When he looked at what he was signing, he said, wait, this is a suicide note. MC's response was, yeah, it's needed after your last 2 movies.
Oh, man!
That's fucked up. Wow. All right, shit. Number 4. This one's for Joe Klosik. He made a heckler step up to the stage and show him how it's done. 7 embarrassing minutes followed. Would you like to sit down now? Klosik finally asked, and the heckler was more than glad to do so.
Well, that would have been a long 7 minutes.
All right. Number 3. I met you when you were at medical school, someone yelled at Frank Skinner. Skinner replied, ah, yes, you were the one in the jar.
Nice.
That's just turning into a joke, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, this one's for Linda Smith. Somebody in the audience yelled, get your tits out. And she said, why? Is it your time for feeding?
You know.
I don't know. I think most guys would be like, yes, it is.
Not just guys.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right, number 1. This is the last one. By the time, okay, so this is Bryson Turner. He started a joke with, by the first time I ever had sex, and then a woman yelled out, yesterday? And he said, I'm glad you remember.
Aha! Quick.
That's good.
All right. That was pretty good out of 14. I take a point off for Dane Cook and a point off for Amy Schumer, and we arrive at 12.
That's what I was going to say, 12.
There we go, right?
13 because I like Amy Schumer.
Oh, okay. I'm not so much a fan.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would have traded her for like a nice Chelsea Handler one or something, you know.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. Now this is more of a comic book thing, so I hope you guys can follow this pretty well. But this is, well, I have 2 of these, right? I have the 10 most inappropriate Marvel stories, and then I have one for DC as well. So.
Okay.
10 most inappropriate Marvel stories of all time, right? This is from a website called What Culture.
Can you think of any that you've read that may be too inappropriate?
Yeah. I can think of several, actually. Let's see if...
All right.
How about Spider-Man being molested? That was pretty bad, right?
Whoa!
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
anytime you can...
How about the one that EB just sort of mentioned, where Captain Marvel got... we'll say her son from the future got a little too friendly with her and impregnated her with himself.
That's just too fucking weird.
Yeah. So that's kind of, you know. All right, so number 10 is Shang-Chi's racist backstory. So for those of you who just might have seen the movie, which was pretty dope, in the original comics, Shang-Chi's father was actually Fu Manchu, who's just a big, you know, yellow-faced caricature. So Marvel no longer has the rights to that character anymore, so they had to change it up, and they made it good.
I feel like they probably would have changed it up anyway. Just
Easily.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is one of those where I have to click next each time, so that's a humdinger. Number 9, Hank Pym's domestic abuse. Yeah, they didn't put that in Ant-Man and the Wasp when Michael Douglas reunites with his wife at the end of the movie, and then he just smacks her around a little.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they didn't do that. So, yeah, he was kind of known for that. Number 9, Moon Knight's homophobic slurs. Not so familiar with Moon Knight, but apparently, you know, it was the 70s, and there was a lot of slurs for some reason. So,
I don't know. They needed to fill space.
I haven't seen the what do you call it, the Disney Plus show, but I don't think they do that in the show.
Probably not.
Number 7, this isn't a story, but the cover of Spider-Woman #1, where The guy basically traced a porno and just drew the Spider-Woman costume on her.
This one with the like turned butt.
Yeah, she's like got full toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know that cover.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that cover because it's gone the rounds on the internet quite a lot, and it was Greg Land, Evie. All right, number 6, the Ultimate Maximoff. This is where the Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch in the Ultimate Universe were lovers, and they still were brother and sister. And they were banging each other in the garden at Avengers Mansion while Wolverine sat in the bushes watching.
Fuck!
And it was also heavily implied that Wolverine was their father, so that just added another layer of fucked upness
what the fuck,
to it.
Ultimate?
Yeah. Number 5. Oh, here's a good one. The Hulk gang from Old Man Logan. You know, they left this out of the movie, thankfully, where there were these inbred Hulk cousins that roamed the land attacking people. So I think that would have taken away from the emotional impact of the film, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Also a legit terrifying idea.
Okay, so number 4, Ultimate Hulk's female company. And I don't know a lot about Ultimate Hulk, but I know that he's you know how the Hulk is like the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets.
Yeah.
And then in the Ultimate Universe, there's also and the hornier he gets.
No.
And apparently he also liked to yell about it a lot, and you know how horny he was and how hard his dick was and all this stuff. Oh, number 3 is the Captain Marvel getting molested by her son from the future. So there you go.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Only in comics.
Only number 3. There's 2 more.
Oh god, I forgot about this one. Number 2. So there was a story that revealed that Norman Osborn, you know, the Green Goblin, had sex with Spider-Man's girlfriend, Gwen Stacy. You know, because I guess he's into 15-year-old girls. And that she had twin babies that somehow nobody knew about, and that they grew up and became like, you know, these little goblin children and attack Spider-Man later on.
Little goblin children. Oh my god.
Why any of that?
Yeah, none of that's good, right?
It's all bad.
And finally, number 1, and I forgot about this one. I did read this comic. It was terrible. It was recommended to me, and the person, I kind of side-eyed them for a while that they thought I would like this, but it was a future Spider-Man comic called Spider-Man Reign, where it was revealed that Mary Jane had passed away from radiation sickness from Spider-Man's,
Spider dick?
His white fluids.
Yeah, his body fluids.
Oh, boy.
That is unnecessary. Don't do that.
So out of 10, I would say that's a. I'm gonna give it a 9 because one of them was just a piece of art. They probably could come up with another like really bad story on there, but yeah, it's pretty bad, right?
10 out of 10 in terms of all being inappropriate.
All right, that's fair. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to it being a 10 because I give it like an extra point for that Avengers thing.
Ooh.
Okay. Same thing. DC Comics. Number 10, oh my god. So I love this because it's so funny, but they wanted you to take it seriously. Aquaman once fell in love with a dolphin. And I don't mean the character whose name is Dolphin. I mean like a dolphin. It was revealed that...
they got a blowhole.
Yeah, well, you know. It was this dolphin named... I forget what it was. Nira. It's funny because he wound up marrying a woman named Mira, right? And you know, he grew up with this dolphin, and you know, he didn't recognize that she was any different from him. So you know,
that's like
it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's almost interesting, but maybe just don't.
Yeah.
Unless you have a really good point to make with something like that. Just
okay.
Don't.
So
there's a billion human characters. Like, come on.
Yeah. So number 9. Well, okay. So you guys know Tim Drake, Robin, right?
Yeah.
And it was recently revealed that he's bi, which comes as a shock to absolutely no one because everybody knew that he had a huge fucking crush on Superboy, right? Yeah. So. I remember reading this, and boy, was this bad. So Tim was trying to make a clone of Superboy because he just couldn't deal with him being gone. And they kept dissolving. into goo. And I guess Cassie, Wonder Girl, came by and she got him to stop doing that. And then they made out with each other, which might have been a tender moment if they weren't standing in a puddle of Superboy clone at the time.
They were standing in super goo.
Yeah, exactly. Really bad.
Does that count as a threesome?
I think it does. I think it does. Yeah.
Or I guess if it's multiples, then it's an orgy at that point.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So he could say that he scored with Connor. Number 8. Good God, the origin of the women in refrigerators trope, which is Green Lantern's girlfriend being murdered and stuffed into a refrigerator. That's where it came from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And by the way, getting fridged doesn't mean that anytime a bad thing happens to a woman, it means when a female character is created specifically so the bad thing can happen to her to motivate the hero.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot, but Green Lantern was where the whole refrigerator thing started with. Number 7, oh God, from an old 70s World's Finest comic where Superman was being spanked by a giant facsimile of his father while literally saying, "Punish me, Daddy."
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's...
Well, I mean, when did that come out?
1971.
Oh, the 70s. Well,
Yeah. That's the first thing I said. Number 6, everything to do with Red Hood and the Outlaws and their disgusting treatment of the Starfire character. There was a spoof comic of it once that basically just showed Starfire saying, "I'm bored, show me your penis," and that was pretty accurate.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So, not good. Number 5, oh God. So this one, there's nothing that in it, but this is accidentally inappropriate, okay? So, they had decided to kill off Wonder Woman, right? And they put out this newspaper thing that says Diana, Princess of Themyscira, struck down. And it just so happened that it came out the same week that Princess Diana of Wales had died.
No.
So it didn't look good. It wasn't good optics for DC Comics.
That's just, like, of all things.
Yeah.
That's like all the stories about things that came out around 9/11.
And I'm agreeing, EB, that should be on the list. Okay, so number 4 is the new 52 version of the Amazon's origin and how they, basically just steal guys and fuck them, get pregnant, and then murder them.
Oh, fun for kids.
That's inappropriate, but that's also, like, legitimately Amazonian myth.
Yeah, but you don't... No, it really isn't, actually. It really isn't. Number 3, Catwoman tries to kill Batman's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, this was back in the 80s. Catwoman tried to kill Vicky Vale with a whip, in bed. So it definitely looks kinkier than it is. Yeah.
Did she succeed? I guess not.
No. I think Vicky Vale was around for a little while after 1982. Number 2, the entirety of Justice League Cry for Justice. And the sequel, Rise of Arsenal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What was that storyline?
It was basically like, what if we made the Justice League really fucking edgy for no reason at all?
So they wore a lot of black?
No, it was just a lot of violence and screaming for justice and people getting their limbs ripped off and people die. It was bad.
Bad.
Terribly written. And number 1, exactly what you said it would be, EB. Poor Dick Grayson getting raped.
Oh, Lord.
Just surely for shock value by a terrible writer who basically, I think, modeled the character that raped him after herself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She and here's the fucked up thing. What her name is Devin Grayson.
Oh,
because
man.
she changed it to that.
Oh.
Because Dick Grayson.
Yeah, sure did.
That's like the demented little girl, writing Bieber as her last name and carving it into her foot, Okay, so here's the question: which one was more inappropriate, the Marvel one or the DC one?
Oh my god, they're both terrible for different reasons.
Yeah, I feel
DC overall has a higher density of inappropriateness.
I think the Marvel one hits harder though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like the DC one was a lot of like sex stuff.
Yeah.
I guess it's inappropriate, but not like, oh lord.
The fucked up thing is like all of that Marvel stuff, and they didn't mention the Blob eating the wasp and saying tastes like chicken. That was pretty fucking stupid. All right, we're gonna head over to the submitted lists, guys.
Here we go.
Let me head over to the List Critics channel on the Discord. Let me scroll up a bit.
DC gets another 10 out of 10 on that one. Because it's all inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. The Ghoul sent me his top 10 RPGs of all time. Not including, this is what he wrote, not including any tactical RPGs, MMORPGs, or action RPGs. Fair enough.
So JRPGs?
Basically, yes. Well, I guess they could be Western RPGs. They're not. They're not. They're not. But they could be. Okay, so it's interesting because this isn't numbered, so I don't know if it's starting with the favorite or ending with the favorite or if they're in no particular order. I'm going to say they're in no particular order because why not?
Watch.
Yeah. So we got Dragon Quest VIII. That's a strong pick.
Strong start.
I can't imagine somebody playing that game and being like, nah, this is trash. The second one is a game that I never heard of, and I think you might realize that nobody knows this game because there's a long-ass explanation of what it is called Fantasian. And it says, for those of you who don't know, it's a game by Mistwalker, who did Blue Dragon, The Last Story, Lost Odyssey, Terra Battle, and more, but this game is only on the Apple Arcade.
Oh, why? What?
That's not a good sign there.
It must be pretty good.
The flag is red. Super Mario RPG.
I have heard of one of those, I think, Last Story and Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, but those were examples of other games that they developed. Yeah. Why not just put one of those on there? All right, Super Mario RPG is it's fun. It's a cute game, yeah. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, also very strong, actually. Good story, hilarious, very laugh out loud moments.
Oh yeah, that's what kept me coming back is the humor.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VII, the original version. I mean, look, it codified RPGs in America. We made them popular, so yes.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Crystal version, interesting. Crystal version specifically. I mean, it's very good, so I can't fault you there. Kingdom Hearts 2. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts in my life, but I thought we weren't including action RPGs here.
Yeah, what's going on?
You know, just saying that is an action RPG, right?
Yeah. What the fuck? Hey.
I don't really care that much. Do you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Final Fantasy IX, another strong choice.
Very good.
Final Fantasy VI, even better.
Finally.
Yeah, and Chrono Trigger is the last one there. So.
Also good.
Yeah.
All very
can't go wrong.
mostly strong.
Yeah, I just don't know about this Fantasian, but yeah, out of 10, 7.
Final Fantasy 7 out of 10.
Fine, FF7. FF7. All right, I put Dickles the B on there. Okay. I got Alice's 6 worst cyberpunk movies of the 90s.
A very specific list, but I'm in.
There were some bad cyberpunk movies in the 90s. Number 6 being Free Jack.
I didn't even see that.
I barely remember its existence. Wasn't like Mick Jagger in that or something?
Oh God.
Help me out here. Who was in Free Jack? Yeah, find out. Number 5 is Judge Dredd, which I don't really know if that's cyberpunk.
I liked that movie though.
You liked it? I enjoyed it. Really?
And all of its. I know it's silly.
It's very silly. Yeah, it's very silly.
But I was into it. I followed it. You know.
What did you think of the second one?
Oh, the remake.
Yeah.
Dredd.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I was right about Mick Jagger being a free jack according to EB.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You haven't seen it? It's okay. So it's like the opposite of Judge Dredd. You know how like Judge Dredd refused to take itself seriously,
Yes.
and then Dredd takes itself way too fucking seriously.
Oh, I don't like that.
So yeah, so it's a way better movie, but it's also like still not like.
It's got its own problem.
Yeah, if you want to watch like the perfect Judge Dredd movie, just watch RoboCop because that's
that's
closer.
Great.
Yeah,
and a good satire.
Speaking of which, number 4 is RoboCop 3, which I have to admit I haven't seen because I don't want to.
I've only seen it once, and it's forgettable. That's all I can say.
I saw RoboCop 2, and I had such a visceral reaction to it that I didn't want to see the third one. Number 3 is a movie that I'm not familiar with, Moon 44.
Huh.
Moon 44, I don't know. Number 2 is Lawnmower Man 2, which,
boy. I mean, I kind of like the first one.
It killed the
second one.
It killed the burgeoning Lawnmower Man franchise, They were planning on doing like 4 of them,
It's a shame they didn't make a video game based on that one.
On Beyond Cyberspace?
Yes.
Yeah, they probably did, but it's probably for like Jaguar CD or something, right?
Or PC.
Yeah. All right, and number 1 is Plughead Rewired Circuitry Man 2, which sounds just that the entire title just smells like direct to video to me, right?
It sounds kind of cool though. I kind of want to know what it's all about.
Is this a very get drunk and let's see what this shit is type of thing, right?
I've never fought that Mega Man boss before.
All right, out of 6, Alice, I'm gonna have to take your word for it on some of this. I'll say 6.
I'll say 5 because I like Judge Dredd.
Okay.
I haven't seen a single one of these, so I'm just giving it a 6.
Okay. So for Wayne, we got hit. This is funny. Top 10 things that Bill Cosby has ruined. Oh. I'm sorry. There's 16. Top 16 things ruined by Bill Cosby.
Sweaters.
Let's see what's on here. Well, we got number 16, The Cosby Show.
Well, yeah.
Number 15, Fat Albert. Number 14, I Spy. Number 13, The Cosby Mysteries. Number 12, Leonard Part 6. I have to say, at least that one he ruined back when it came out.
Yeah.
Not later on, right? Number 11, similarly, Ghost Dad. Number 10, Kids Say the Darndest Things. You just replace him with any other asshole, and it's the same fucking show, right?
Pretty much. I mean, they could bring it back with anybody.
Yeah. Number 9, A Different World. He didn't even have much to do with that, but he still ruined it.
I guess so. Yeah, anything he touched.
Number 8, Coca-Cola.
I still like Coke.
Well, I don't, but that's okay. Number 7, Picture Pages. I don't know what that means. Picture Pages? What? Okay. Number 6, Kodak. Is that why they're not really around anymore? Is it him?
He was responsible.
Yeah. Number 5, apparently he ruined Monday Night Football.
I think it kind of ruined itself.
Well, you see, when the Lions and the Bears.
Boy.
Number 4, Jello Pudding.
Sad.
Yeah. Number 3, the Texas Instruments TI-99A. Number 2, Ford. And
the whole company.
Yeah, all of Ford. And the number 1 thing that Bill Cosby has ruined, stand-up comedy.
Ooh, that's a harsh one.
I know, right? I think, Wayne, you could have pared this down to a top 5.
I was going to say there could have been more things.
Well, yeah, but still, you could have just written all of his movies,
all of his endorsements,
his shows,
everything he's ever done and everyone he's
yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna give it a out of 16. I'll give it a 10.
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Very rad. Wait, did you say 32?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Out of 16, Kitty.
Yeah.
It's doubled. That's the impact that he's had.
Bill Cosby has ruined Kitty's ability to math.
Oh Lord.
Put that on the list. That's one of the other 16 things.
Okay, so June sent the top 10 90s FPS games. So first-person shooters from... And I remember when June was working on this, just agonizing over, like, what was considered what was considered a classic, first-person shooter. It was interesting because originally it was going to be top 10 classic FPS games, and then June got like really in her own head about what's a classic and what belongs there and what doesn't, and then she's like, "Fuck it, it's top 10 FPS games from the 90s." I'm like, that's a lot easier.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier.
That sounds like our June.
Just narrowing it down to a time period instead of
less
like...
you have to think about.
Yeah. Number 10 is Turok. I didn't even know that June played Turok.
Oh, yeah. The original on 64 was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and I played it again recently for Steam. I gotta tell you, it's wild on Steam because it's in widescreen. They didn't change anything other than that.
Nice.
And that you could play it with a keyboard. But I'm telling you, the exaggerated leaning whenever you turn is crazy when you're playing it in widescreen and HD. And no first-person game, no video game has given me acrophobia feelings like Turok. Because I always like, oh god, I really don't want to fall.
Is it like every time you turn, you're going, ugh?
Yeah, and you're always like high up in like treetops above a cliff, and you can't even see the bottom, and it's like, it's rough. Number 9, Alien vs. Predator, the 1999 version. I haven't played this, so I can't comment.
I only know. Wait, wasn't there one on the Jaguar?
Yeah, I think.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm pretty sure that's the one on the Jaguar.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good game, but I haven't played it. Number 8 is Quake 2, which is a fun game.
I never played the Quake series.
Yeah, they're good. Well, the first two are good, and then the third one's like a multiplayer game.
Arena.
Yeah, you want to play the fourth one, though. That's good too. Number 7 is System Shock 2. And this is where we get into like the weird, like a little bit of the discussion of, is it a first-person shooter, is it an RPG, right? And I think that like System Shock 1 really towed that line where like you could say it's an RPG that just happens to have guns and is in first person, but System Shock 2 is more of a action game, I think. So, yeah.
It still has RPG stuff in it.
But it's not nearly as involved.
No,
yeah, it's a little more straightforward.
That's where we get the whole immersive sim idea, right?
Yes. And June always likes to say that she's sim trash, so...
Systems games.
Yeah.
I remember when I first played System Shock, the first one, I was like, well, this is supposed to be a first-person shooter, but it's... Something's different.
Yeah. It's more akin to Deus Ex than it is to Doom, Okay, so number 6 is Duke Nukem 3D. I'm kind of high-key over the Duke Nukem games, but I still kind of have a lot of affection for the character, mostly due to the voice actor being such a wholesome guy, And also the voice is just fun, What do you mean you lost the baby? Go and find it.
Send me into a coughing fit.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention for everybody that wasn't here in the pre-stream, poor Jesse. Everybody, let's wish him get better. Jesse has COVID right now and is powering through the list critics.
Yeah, it's cool. But I don't recommend it.
Hope you get better soon.
Oh boy.
Steve, have I never seen what clip?
Have you lost the baby? What do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it. Yeah. I did it, Duke Nukem. Okay. Yeah, dig it up, EB.
Get well soon, COVID.
Get well soon, COVID. Oh, damn.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Okay. Number 5 is Quake, the original Quake.
Yeah.
Quake 2 might have had advances in gameplay and graphics and everything, but it didn't have that mood that the first one had. As a matter of fact, I can't think of any games that really had the mood that the first Quake had. It was very unique.
Cool.
Plus, the fact that the soundtrack is a Nine Inch Nails album, that's always a plus.
Is it like a for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Trent Reznor did the soundtrack?
Yes.
Well, golly.
Golly gee whiz. Number 4 is Blood. Blood. Yeah, Blood. You ever play this game called Blood? All right. Blood's good, yeah. Number 3 is Marathon, which is the first-person shooter game you played if you had a Mac.
And isn't it like a precursor to Halo, sort of?
Yeah, because it's Bungie. They made 3 Marathon games. Marathon 1 and 2, and then I think the third one was Marathon Infinity. And then they made Halo after that. So
the rest is history.
All right, look in the meme channel.
Oh, I just posted it in the general chat. And
Okay. Pick one.
Click them both.
Well, they're the same thing, but both Kitty and yeah.
What do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it.
You good, Jesse?
Go find it.
Go find it. I mean, it's classic, right? What do you mean you lost the baby? Go and find it. All right.
I was watching the clip.
Yeah. Number 2 is Half-Life, which I'm not personally a huge fan of the original Half-Life. I think like Half-Life 2 is where it's at, but it was so influential. It's got to be on the list.
Oh, yeah. Made crowbars popular again.
Yeah, God.
Again.
And number 1, I mean, it's Doom. Duh. Come on. What the fuck?
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Come on. Duh. Winning. Doom. Duh.
Now, which version of Doom? Just the classic
Doom.
regular?
From the 90s.
Well, yeah, but there's like the this version and the that version and the...
Well, that's just modding them back to the fact because our computers are too fast now.
There's just Doom.
There's just Doom.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, so there was a version called the Ultimate Doom that just added an extra episode to it.
There you go.
Okay.
Jesse, why you gotta go and complicate things?
EB has a possibly invasive question for you. It's probably not that bad. Okay, so Eighth sent me this list of, let's see, boxes, feelies, in the good old days of PC gaming.
Oh, we didn't give June's list.
Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Out of 10, I mean, I would maybe put a few different things on here, but I'm gonna give it an 8.
6.
A 6?
You heard me.
Oh my God.
9999, and I'm not biased.
So Jesse, you ever get approached or considered for tooth in eye surgery?
What the fuck?
What is tooth in eye surgery? You know,
is that like a cosmetic thing?
Wait, didn't you have a tooth in your eye once?
No.
No, you had a dog bite your eyeball.
Oh, well, technically.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Technically. I think that counts, right? I'm going to Google this.
But it certainly wasn't surgical.
Well, there was an incision.
I guess so.
So it's osteodontokeratoprothesis, also known as tooth and eye surgery. They can restore vision in the most severe cases of corneal and ocular surface patients, which involves removal of a tooth from the patient of a donor. So I guess they get some kind of cells from your teeth?
Like stem cells?
I suppose so.
Because I'd be willing to, have my eyesight restored if it meant having a weird tooth in there, I guess.
Well, I don't think they jammed the
even
tooth
know
in
about
there.
it.
No, I've never heard of that. Well, didn't you say you had some sort of stem cell thing in the works?
It's in the works, but they're kind of dragging their asses a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that first I got to have the stem cells shoved in there, and then that's got to heal. Then I have to have a corneal transplant, and then we're right back to like when I was 15 years old again.
So this is basically 10 examples of cool feelies that came with games. You guys know what feelies are, right?
Are those like those little things on like antennas, the little feelies? Yeah,
those came with video games all the time.
Right?
No, it's any sort of like physical object that comes with the games, like maps or little trinkets or whatever.
Oh, like Atlas does for all their games.
Yeah. All right, so the first one on here, because these are not really ranked, is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy from Infocom. It came with peril-sensitive sunglasses, which are you can't see through. They're totally opaque. It goes well with that. There's a don't panic button, and a small bag that by all appearances is completely empty, but which in reality contains a microscopic space fleet so small as to be entirely invisible to the naked eye. But it's in there, really, of course.
That's very Douglas Adams.
Extremely Douglas Adams.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty fantastic, right? Okay, the next one is Ultima Underworld. You know, the Ultima games like practically invented the whole Feelies things. They had cloth maps and little coins and trinkets that came with each one. So, you know, this is a big one. So you would get a small, metallic, and dangerously easy to swallow runestone, a cloth drawstring bag, replicas of the spellcasting stones, a gorgeous hand-drawn map of the Stygian Abyss, you know, and the Memoirs of Sir Cabrius, which was a history and hint book written by the founder of Ultima Underworld. So,
damn, that's a good haul.
Yeah, you get some cool shit when you bought Ultima games. You know, unfortunately, it also came with an Ultima game.
Oh.
I'm just joking. Okay, Magic Carpet. Magic Carpet. Well, I mean, this game was in 3D, so it came with 3D glasses, which, you know, you would expect, you would hope so, right?
Wow.
But the crazy thing is they actually kind of worked.
Oh, yeah?
So that makes the 3D glasses that came with Magic Carpet the most useful Feely ever, because you actually used them in the game. All right. And then we had the Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe, a.k.a. their finest hour.
Oh,
which,
boy.
Yeah, that's like a World War II game, obviously. So, let's see. So basically, listen to this. The instruction manual was actually written by all the people that how do you call they were the consultants. They were like people that really, you know, knew how to fly these like planes and pilot these tanks and shit. So,
oh damn,
there's actual historical context to it. So that's pretty cool. No, the next one is a TIE Fighter. Remember the TIE Fighter game for PC?
Yeah.
And that actually came with a novel called The TIE Fighter Wars by the Stell Chronicles. So
no longer canon.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're going to sit here and talk about Star Wars and whether it's canon or not, I mean, you might as well just punch yourself in the taint. Then we have...
that already.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing to pre-punch your taint, right? Then we have Loom, which was a classic game from LucasArts as well. And let's see. So Loom came with an audio tape. It was the first commercial cassette to use Dolby S noise reduction, which was a new technology at the time. So here's the thing, though. It launched at the same time that there was a new type of cassette tape that didn't have noise. So basically, it was completely fucking useless.
Oh.
You would have been better off getting an actual Loom with the game.
That'd be useful.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so the next one is Auto Duel, which was a car combat game, right? Let's see. So what did it come with? Let's see. So it came with a set of tools, a hammer, a wrench, and a multi-head screwdriver, but all miniaturized and stuffed inside an Origin Systems branded pouch. There was no corresponding teeny little car to work on, sadly.
Yeah, well, what good is it going to do?
I don't know. You fucking glue them to your wall and show your girlfriend when she comes over bang her on your polywag bag.
Polywag bag?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Ultima 3. Well, it's using Ultima 3 as an example, but they're basically saying, yeah, all the Ultima games came with some cool shit. I'll just read this. Ultima Underworld got a separate mention because it's a separate series, but all the Ultima series deserves notice too. The first Ultima was relatively lightweight, containing just a brief instruction manual, but the loot wheels started turning with Ultima 2, which packed in the second Age of Darkness book, a cloth map of the Earth, and a galactic map, because that's how Ultima rolled back then. This started a tradition of boxed-in maps and lore that persisted all the way through Ultima 9, the final game in the series, which included a map, 8 cards of virtue, and a pair of soft-cover books, a journal, and a spell book.
Nice.
Man, they set you up nice.
They really did, yeah. I mean, it's a bribe for you to actually buy Ultima 9, because it's a fucking terrible game.
Were any of them some of them had to be good.
Oh, of course some of them are good, but 9 was a fucking mess. That was actually the last one that there's an honorable mention for pre-order bonuses, which are still a thing, of course. And the example that they use, there's two examples actually. Deus Ex Invisible War, which was not a super good game, but you got a t-shirt for pre-ordering it. Doom 3, you got a pewter Pinky Demon figurine in its own box, which is cool. And No One Lives Forever 2, which was a great game, but that also came with a spy ear listening device, which were basically just a hearing amplifier that, they used to show on late night TV. It actually did work, though.
Ooh.
So that was cool. So out of 10, I would say 10. It was an interesting little history lesson, walk down memory lane sort of thing.
Yeah, I like that. I'd give it 10.
We had a whole... Yeah, Afe dug this up because we had a whole discussion on stream the other day about, how PC games specifically used to come with, lots of cool stuff. Alice sent in a list from treehugger.com. 20 animals with completely ridiculous names.
Oh, sweet.
And EB is about to go hump their Metroid Dread Special Edition. Yeah. 10 animals with crazy names. It says 20 and then it says 10. Oh, here we go. All right, so there is an octopus whose name is Wonderpus Photogenicus.
Oh, it must look very beautiful.
It is a nice looking octopus. Very cool looking. So, I mean, it basically, Wonderpus is a combination of Wunder, or miracle, and octopus, and Photogenicus refers to it being photogenic. Number 2 is a, I guess it's a frog? What is that? Oh, it's a fish. It's called a spiny lump sucker.
That's a Mario. It's just a Mario enemy.
Yeah, it looks like a Mario enemy, right? It's they're spiny and they suck lumps.
You have to spin jump on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is the pleasing fungus beetle.
Oh, I love it already.
Yeah, it's highly pleasing. All right. Number 4 is the pink fairy armadillo.
Oh.
That sounds kind of cool. I want to know what a pink fairy armadillo looks like.
It's an armadillo that's pink. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. It's pink. Number 5 is the raspberry crazy ant.
Getting hungry.
It is red like a raspberry, but that's not how it's got its name. It got its names because they're so crazy for raspberries that they have become an invasive species. They've chewed through wires. They've shorted circuits. They try to get at those raspberries any way they can.
They're a raspberry crazy ant.
They're also known as the tawny crazy ant. Number 6 is the satanic leaf-tailed gecko.
Nice.
Oh, what makes it satanic?
It's pretty badass, right? It's only found on Madagascar. It does have a flattened tail that looks like a leaf, which is where leaf-tailed gecko. Satanic, that's more ambiguous, but it may derive from the unsettling nature of its strange appearance, with spines protruding from its body, head, and trunk.
They also listen to a lot of Slayer.
Oh, of course, yes. Number 7 is the tasseled wobbergong. You can't tell me that some British guy didn't come up with that, right?
Wobbergong?
I call that one a tasseled wobbergong, it is. It's a wobbergong, ain't it? It's a carpet shark, which is already an amazing name. And it basically looks like a fucking seafood Roomba.
Seafood Roomba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wobbergong is an Australian Aboriginal term.
Oh, okay. I just saw that. It means shaggy beard. You shouldn't be looking at the list if you are, by the way.
They got some crazy names for things down there in Australia.
Well, here's a cool one. Number 8 is a hellbender.
Oh man.
Hellbender sounds
like an enemy in some shooter.
I was gonna say it sounds like a weapon in Doom.
Oh yeah.
It bends hell and shoots like fire at you or something. I don't know. It's a big giant salamander from China. So there you go. Number 9 is the chicken turtle.
Aw.
Telling me a chicken fried this rice? Number 10 is the star-nosed mole, which is exactly what it looks like. It's star-nosed mole.
Oh. I wonder what it does with its star nose.
Smells things, I'm guessing?
Oh, I mean, maybe it's shaped like a star for a reason.
I don't know. Number 11 is the red-lipped batfish, which, I mean, this thing's amazing. I'm going to post a picture of it in the chat so that you guys can click on it.
It pisses you to death.
There you go. Everybody that's on Twitch, click that link and look at this glorious motherfucker.
That thing is clearly trying to mimic humans.
I mean, that thing trying to smash.
Yeah, that too.
It's sucking face.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Number 12 is the Goblin Shark, which it looks like a big old nope.
A big old nope.
It's a nope.
It be gobbling everything up.
No, you don't want to get near that thing. Number 13 is the Hummingbird Hawk Moth.
Wow.
It really does look like it's a hummingbird, a hawk, and a moth all at the same time. If you could imagine that. It's man, bear, pig. But instead it's hummingbird, hawk, moth.
Half man, half bear, half pig.
Yeah. Number 14 is a leafy sea dragon.
Sounds like a nice side dish.
It looks
Isn't
like...
that Pokemon?
It looks like... I was just going to say, it looks like a Pokemon. Like, this thing would be like water and grass type. Alright, number 15 is the frilled neck lizard, which I think you could probably figure that out.
Its neck is frilled.
Yes. Number 16 is a mustached puffbird. It's a bird with a mustache.
And it's very puffed.
Yep. Number 17 is called an ice cream cone worm.
Ooh.
I suppose it looks like an ice cream cone if you close your eyes completely and imagine an ice cream cone.
Wait, isn't there a Pokemon that's an ice cream cone?
Yeah, there's a whole evolutionary line. I dropped a little bit of frames, Evie, so that might have been me.
It's also not a worm, though, the Pokemon.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. You're thinking, yeah, Vanillite, Vanillux, and what was the other one? There's 3 of them. Vanillite, Vanillux, and there's another one.
Neapolitux.
Yeah, no, it's another vanilla thing. Number 18 is the strange-tailed tyrant. Vanillish. That's what. Yeah. It's Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillux. So the strange-tailed tyrant, which is just a bird, but it does have a strange tail. I don't know how tyrannical it is.
Most strange indeed.
Yeah. Number 19 is the the fried egg jellyfish. Personally, if I was
picture it already.
Yeah, if I was to name this thing based on what it looks like, I would call it the sea nipple.
That's dirty.
Well, I'm gonna put. Yeah, that is sexual. Let me post the picture there. I mean, you tell me that doesn't look like a sea nipple.
It looks like custard.
Oh, it's a nipple.
Yeah, or like a flan.
It's a nipple flan.
Nipple
Flan with a nipple.
Please play my Final Fantasy fan game.
Oh, no.
All right, and number 20 is the Screaming Hairy Armadillo. I mean, it is a hairy armadillo, and I suppose it must scream.
Me too. Sometimes. Me too.
I think the
Home
screaming.
movies.
Yeah, the screaming hairy armadillo is a mood, eh? It's a whole ass mood.
Yep.
It is a sea nipple, exactly. Oh my god. Alice says, research has shown that the cytotoxicity of these jellyfish could be useful in treating breast cancer.
That's
Wow. How appropriate.
That nature even knows they're shaped like nipples.
It's like to show you, like, you want to save the tatas? Look at this tata floating in the ocean.
Yeah.
All right, Manic, I'm sorry. I don't know how I could possibly do your list. Manic has sent me the top 88 Robot Master stage themes. Like, I'm going to sit here and be like, well, how did that one go again? 88 times? Yeah. Featuring all your favorites like... And... You're like... I don't know about that one, Manic. I don't think we could really do that. You have a second list you just sent in? Okay.
Like maybe top 10.
Yeah, maybe you should have just done your like then we could like maybe listen to a little bit of it. But okay. We also got wow. Okay, do we have time for this one? That's a great idea for a list. I think we can make that our last list right after I do Alice's top 10 American Chinese food and entrees.
All right.
American style Chinese fast food, what is your go-to?
I just like chicken fried rice.
But that's not an entree.
Well, I don't know. Wait, what is it then?
It's a side, chicken fried rice.
Well, I don't know.
Okay,
Whatever.
Moogle says sweet and sour chicken. What about you, Kitty? I'm sure you have an actual reasonable answer.
General Tso's or orange chicken.
Oh, those are both very good. Yeah.
All right, I like those.
Evie said that list made them order Chinese food.
Also, I guess it's not technically an entree, but I love me some bao. Good bao.
Yeah. Okay, well, number 10 is beef and broccoli. Can't go wrong with that. Beef and broccoli.
That's April's favorite.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Number 9, lo mein, which is like basically like, what if spaghetti but Chinese? Number 7, orange chicken. One of my favorites. Very good stuff. Number 6, egg foo young. What if omelet but covered in gravy?
Good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Pork omelet with gravy, basically, right? Number 5 is chow mein, which I'm not big into chow mein personally. I've gotten it a few times. It's decent. If you
skipped 8, apparently.
I skipped 8. Oh, you're right. Number 8 was mushu pork. My bad.
Mushu pork is good.
Mushu pork. Can you send us a mushu chicken? All right. Number 5. I said 5. 5 is chow mein. 4 is pepper steak. My dad used to get this all the time, and then he wouldn't eat the peppers.
But then why
What are you doing?
I think he just wanted the flavor of the pepper, but not to eat the actual pepper. Yeah.
essence of La Croix pepper?
La Croix pepper.
Oh.
Number 3 is Mongolian beef.
Mm.
Sure, a lot better than that city beef. Yeah. Number 2, sesame chicken. I used to get that quite a lot, but then I realized this is just General Tso's chicken without the kick.
I still like it.
They replaced the kick with sesame seeds,
which are fine sometimes, but not as good as a kick.
And surprisingly to no one, number 1 is General Tso's chicken.
I now want General Tso's chicken.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow that. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I think there should have been maybe a little bit more like they needed to be like some kind of shrimp dish on there or something, you know? So,
a little bit of seafood.
Yeah. So if you think about it, General Tso's chicken, sesame chicken, and orange chicken are all basically the same fucking thing with a different sauce.
Yeah.
You know.
Which, like, it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, it's great, but it's basically
Top
the
10
same
Chinese food sauces. There.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the way we're gonna end it from Manic Scarecrow. Top 100 albums of the 90s.
Oh boy.
That
Yeah.
is a lot of albums.
Yeah. So when we get a list like this, Kitty, we just read out 10 at a time and then react to it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so number 100, From the Orb, The Orb's Adventures Beyond the Ultra World. What?
What?
Number 90, I didn't even know that. All right, number 99 from Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. Are these real? Number 98 from KMD, Mr. Hood. I'm not sure if these are real. Number 97 from Mogwai, we got Young Team. Number 96 from Herbert, Around the House. Number 95 from A Massive Attack. Okay, I've heard of this band. Mezzanine. Number 94 from Frank Black, we have Teenager of the Year. You sure that came out in the 90s? Number 93 from Bob Dylan, we have Time Out of Mind. What the fuck? Number 92 from Scott Walker, we have Tilt. And number 91 from Tortoise, we have TNT.
I've heard of Mogwai.
Okay, because up until I hit Massive Attack, I wasn't sure this was real. Oh wait, I didn't look at the domain name. This is Pitchforks. This is probably a bunch of hipster crap, right?
So far, so good, I guess.
4 out of 100 is how many we actually recognize.
That's a low score so far, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And the only reason I've heard of Massive Attack is because I know they did the theme song to House.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
that's where I knew them from. Okay.
Yeah. Bzzz, you know. All right, number 90 from Cocteau Twins. That's somebody named themselves that. Heaven or Las Vegas. From number 89 from Square Pusher, Music is Rotted One Note. Wow. Number 88 from Wilco is Being There. Number 87 from GZA Genius is Liquid Swords. Number 86 from Destroyer is City of Daughters. Number 85 from Massive Attack is Blue Lines. Number 84 from Company Flow is Fun Crusher Plus. Number 83 from the Pixies is Trompe le Monde. Number 82 from Sonic Youth is Goo. And number 81 from the Breeders is Pod. You know, I know some of these were like a video on like an episode of Beavis and Butthead, and that's as far as it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, what is this? I don't know, but I think it sucks. Change it. You know, I mean...
It's a very quick change.
Yeah, you know, it was over, right? That's as far as I know most of these names, right? Okay, so number 80 from the Far Side is Bizarre Ride to the Far Side. Wait, here's an album I know. We actually have this one from number 79 from Dr. Dre is The Chronic.
Hey.
Number 78 from Stereolab is Mars Audiac Quintet. Okay. From 77 from Primal Scream is Screamadelica. From 76 from Mercury Rev is Deserter Songs. From 75 from A Tribe Called Quest is Midnight Marauders. From 74 from Ride is Nowhere. Number 73 from Brainiac is Hissing Prigs in Static Couture, if you say so. Number 72 from Silver Jews is American Water. I swear somebody made half of these up. And number 71 from Dr. Octagon is Octagonacologist.
Well, you see, they're really underground. You wouldn't know them.
I should have realized it when I saw Pitchfork.com that it was going to be this. Manic, you sent me this because you knew I was going to hate it, right?
These are real.
Yeah, Manic's like, this is not how I remember the 90s.
Yeah, this is a different 90s that I experienced.
Yeah, no, very different. Okay.
Octagonopus.
Number 70 from Jawbox is For Your Own Special Sweetheart. Number 69 from Jeff Buckley is Grace. Number 68 from Elliott Smith is XO. Number 67 from Mouse on Mars is Aora Tahiti. Number 66 from Tricky is Maxin K, I think is how you say it. Number 65 from Daft Punk is Homework. Number 64 from The Breeders is Last Splash. You mean The Breeders had more than one album? Number 63 from Della Soul is Dead. Number 62 from Aphex Twin is Selected Ambient Works Volume 2. And number 61 from Pulp is Different Class.
Well, I've heard of a couple of these.
Yeah, same.
Just a few, yeah.
Aphex Twin.
Yeah.
Getting a little
But
bit of to
having heard of and having enjoyed is two different things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell most of this is. And I'm glad that everyone else is sort of experiencing the same thing here. Number 60 from Palace Music is Viva Last Blues. Number 59 from Elliott Smith is Either Or. Number 58 from Jesus Lizard is Liar. Number 57 from Brainiac is Bonsai Superstar. Number 56 from A Tribe Called Quest is The Low End Theory. Number 55 from Spiritualized is Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. From number 54 from Blur is Park Life. Number 53 from Weezer is Pinkerton. Number 52 from PJ Harvey is Rid of Me. And number 51 from Stereolab is Emperor Tomato Ketchup. Well, I've heard of Weezer and PJ Harvey.
Yeah.
And A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
And I've actually listened to that Weezer album. So far we've had 2 albums on here that I've actually heard. And I mean total.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good at all, no. This is not how I remember the 90s. All right. Number 50 from Outkast is Aqua Mini. Jesus Christ gives you sneaky bitch. Number 49 from Tom Waits is Bone Machine. Number 48 from Portishead is Dummy. Number 47 from Oval is 94 Discount. Number 46 from Air is Moon Safari. Number 45 from Godspeed You Black Emperor is... F sharp, A sharp, infinity, I guess. I don't know. Number 44 is from Boredoms is Super Me. Number 43 from REM is Automatic for the People. Number 42 from Fugazi is Red Medicine. And number 41 from Yo La Tango is Painful. We're up to 3 albums that I've heard.
What's the other one you heard?
The REM.
I'm just sticking to ones that I've heard of, and I'm up to 11.
Yeah, I'm up to 3.
I've heard the REM and the Fugazi, and
the REM is actually, I think, their best album, so I'll give them that. Automatic for the People was very good. I'll probably play it on Music Appreciation at some point.
All
right. So number 40 from Aphex Twin, we have the Richard D. James album. That would be haunted by that album cover. Number 39 from Olivia Tremor Control, we have Dusk at Cubist Castle. From number 38 from the Jesus Lizard, we have Goat. Number 37 from Magnetic Fields, we have 69 Love Songs. 69. Nice. Number 36 from Wu-Tang Clan, we have Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I've heard that one, so I'm up to 4 now. Number 35 from Boards of Canada, we have Music Has the Right to Children. No, it doesn't.
Oh, God.
Number 34 from Beastie Boys, we have Check Your Head. Number 33 from Nas, we have Illumatic. Number 32 from the Notorious B.I.G., we have Ready to Die. And number 31 from Wilco, we have Summer Teeth.
All right. A couple more I've actually heard of and heard.
I've heard 4 of these so far.
Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting into at least some density of recognition.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still at 4, and we're at the top 30.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm going.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I've heard of a bunch of these, but still, it's just like this isn't how.
Maybe they're really going to condense the last 30.
No, it's going to be crap all the way through. I feel it. Yeah. All right. Number 30 from Liz Fair, we have Exile in Guyville. Number 29 from Modest Mouse, we have The Lonesome Crowded West. Number 28 from Pixies, we have Bossa Nova. Number 27 from Guided by Voices, we have Alien Lanes. From number 26 from Weezer, we have Weezer. It's the blue
album?
The blue one, yeah. Number 25 from Yo La Tango is I Can Have the Heart Beating as One. Oh, I Can Hear the Heart Beating as One. Number 24 from Built to Spill, we have There's Nothing Wrong with Love. Number 23 from the Beta Band, we have the 3 EPs. Number 22 from Built to Spill, we have Perfect From Now On. And number 21 from Bjork, we have Homogenic. We're up to 5 that I've heard.
What's the 5th? Weezer?
Yeah, the Weezer album, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay, top 20.
Top 20.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
From 20 from Bjork, we have Post. From number 19 from Beck, we have Odelay. From 18, Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. Number 17 from Public Enemy, we have Fear of a Black Planet.
All right.
Number 16 from the Dismemberment Plan, we have Emergency and I. From number 15 from Radiohead, we have The Bends. From 14 from Bell and Sebastian, we have If You're Feeling Sinister. Number 13 from Nirvana, we have In Utero. Number 12 from Slint, we have Spiderland. And number 11 from Talk Talk, we have Laughingstock. I'm up to 8 now.
Wow.
Wow. 8. And we're entering
out of 100 so far.
Yeah, and we're entering
out of 90.
We're entering the top 10, which means the highest I can give this list possibly is 18. Okay, number 10 from Guided by Voices, we have B1000. Number 9 from Donnie Prince Billy, we have I See a Darkness. From number 8 from Pavement, we have Crooked Rain. Number 7 from DJ Shadow, we have Introducing. Number 6 from Nirvana, we have Nevermind. Number 5 from Pavement, we have Slanted and Enchanted. Number 4 from Neutral Milk Hotel is the name of this. And the album's In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. Number 3 from the Flaming Lips is The Soft Bulletin. That's the Flaming Lips album you chose. Okay. From number 2 from My Bloody Valentine is Loveless, and their best album of the 90s, which you know what it is because it's Pitchfork. It's Radiohead's OK Computer.
What a shock!
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it the 11 that it deserves. What the fuck?
Something like 23, 24 of what I'd heard.
Hold on a second. Let me look something up, because maybe this wasn't in the album, but... Okay. Stop it! Get off of me, Gibbs. What was the...
48 out of 100? Dang, Moogle.
Oh, okay. So, alright. The Flaming Lips album, I was thinking that was in 2002. Alright, never mind then. Because I was like, you pick one Flaming Lips album, and it's that?
I'm giving this a 10 out of 100. It's a little up its own ass.
Okay, well, actually, you know what? I said 11, but I'm gonna cut that in half for pissing me off. It's a 5.5 now.
Oh man!
I'm actually inverting my score to a negative 23 because it didn't include either of the garbage albums that released in the 90s. So
yeah,
I'll tell you what's garbage. This list.
There's a reason that Pitchfork has, that the kind of reputation that it does, and this list is the reason.
I'd never heard of
this
them,
list
and now
is
this interaction
Pitchfork.
and this list, I know everything I need to know about.
Pitchfork was like a magazine that you would get when you go to a music store and you buy like a couple of CDs and they'd shove it in the bag and you're like, what the hell is this shit?
Kindling.
Yeah, and it was like, reviews of like bands you've never heard of, and basically they, the person who does the review basically calls you a big fat idiot if you don't buy it, So,
it's too advanced for you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, right? Like, like whenever you see that, like the guy in the wool cap and the big horn rim glasses that don't actually have lenses in them, and he's holding that PBR and he's telling you, oh yeah, they're really underground. You probably haven't heard of them. You're like, wow. Do you just read Pitchfork or do you write for them?
There will soon be a punch to that person's face at some point.
Oh, well, that's what the glasses are for, Okay, yeah, he definitely votes Green Party, that guy, right? A hypothetical guy. Could Pitchfork magazine be used as emergency toilet paper? It would have to be an emergency because it's like that not even glossy magazine paper.
It might get pointy.
It's going to hurt your bunghole,
Better than nothing, but literally only better than nothing.
Nothing is the only thing worse than that kind of paper, so. All right, No, actually, nothing is better because you just jump in the shower instead, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
if you're home.
Depends if you have a shower or not.
Yeah, you might hurt yourself on that Pitchfork magazine. There's too much edge, according to EB. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a raid. I already went over the schedule earlier, but just to let you guys know that I have okay, Alice is going to be showing 12 Years a Slave on the Discord a little bit later. Of course, please give me a few minutes to do a bunch of stuff, but I do want to watch it. So that's going to be on the Discord tomorrow. I'll be playing Far East of Eden Zero for Super Famicom in the evening. And then after that, I'll be showing Beavis and Butthead Do America on the Discord. Friday, no stream. I have my oral surgery in the morning, getting that tooth pulled.
Good luck, man.
Why do you say it like that? Good luck. Like I need luck.
Oh, okay. Happy trails.
You say like, oh, you'll be fine. Like it'll be okay is what you say. Not good luck.
Like a recovery period.
Like it's hope you recover quickly. That kind of thing. Not good luck. Like I need luck. Like I'm rolling the dice here.
Lady luck, be kind to you.
Yeah, there you go. That's slightly better, right? On the road again. Oh. Saturday, I'm not going to stream either, but I will be showing Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe on the Discord that evening, so don't miss that. Really, really fucking funny. I'll let you guys know when I'm going to return. I'm hoping Sunday night I'll be returning to streaming. It's going to be how my mouth feels, because streaming does involve a lot of talking.
You do want a good mouth feel.
Yeah, well, I don't want to, my jaw. I don't want to wear myself out and make the recovery longer. So let's head over here, and I'm going to stop the recording, actually.